It's day 5 of the challenge, and I think I did really good today. I didn't have very much of an art block at all this time, which is very surprising. I actually thought that I would have like as bad or if not worse of an art block than I did on day 4. But I guess that just isn't the case this time. I had a little bit. It wasn't that much, but I wasn't near as frustrated this time as I was last time. So I hope that's a good sign with coming challenges. I was hoping this would happen, but I didn't expect it to happen on day 5. I hope things continue to get better, because if they do, awesome! But before I get... before I show you what I drew, there's something that I really need to talk to you about regarding reference material for artwork. So I will show you that real quick and then show you what I drew. These are my awesome dogs. The ones that interrupt my videos violently. Violently! They're so awesome. I love them. I love my doggies. Okay, so having been on an art community for a long while now, I know that there are many artists that are kind of on the edge about using reference material. Now, what do I mean by on the edge? I mean, like, they feel like they're cheating somehow. They feel that they want to do everything they do on their own. They don't want to use any form of reference material or anything, which I think is... I used to agree with them, I really did, and I would try to use as little reference material as possible when I was, like, a long time ago when I originally was into the whole art thing. But now that I'm older, I can understand why reference material is so important. Now, these are the books that I use that I'll probably be using throughout this entire art challenge thing. I got this book for my brother as a Christmas present, or as a birthday present or something. I don't remember. But I use that book as sort of my anime or manga type reference. This one right here is for the not Jimmy Neutron, that type of style. I keep forgetting the name. It's the modern, they call it the modern retro style. But it's more of a style that you'll see on Nickelodeon and such. And last, well, not last, but the next one I use, this is for classic style artwork characters, like you would see in the Hanna-Barbera, Chuck Jones, maybe Chuck Jones, not so much Chuck Jones, but this is more of a classic type of artwork. I'll give links where you could get all of these books. This author right here, Christopher Hart, he knows his stuff. He is a great author and illustrator and all that good stuff. In fact, it wasn't until recently where I realized he actually wrote all 3 of my favorite art-related books, which I think is awesome. I never really paid attention until recently. Well, not to that at least. So, these are the books that I use. I also use one more. This one right here. This is another How to Draw by Ben Dunn. I like this one because the illustrations and such are very big, and it has a lot of detail. There's only like 1 or 2 pictures per page, which gives you great reference material. But there's also another thing that you need to keep in mind, is reference material isn't just these books right here. You can use, it's not just art books. You can use anything for your reference material. And considering I'm a big anime fan myself, well, not as big as some people, but I do like a few, I could use just any type of anything really. If you have a style that you like, don't be afraid to use reference material by any means necessary. Now, what does that mean? Like, say you have all of these great successful series, anime series, cartoon series, anything, and even video game series. You can have, for example, I have these right here. As you got the Zelda series, anything. Say you like the style of Professor Layton. You have an entire art book, so to speak, within the game that you could pause it and, try to sketch out those characters the way you like it. The great thing about artwork is that if you can see it, you can use it as reference material. It's not limited to these art books. Nor is it limited to digital media or anything like that. You can use other books as reference. So just keep that in mind whenever you are trying to draw a particular style that you like. You don't necessarily need art books to draw that style. It's true that the art books help. The art books help a lot if you can find one in that style. But if you can't find one in that style, then just go ahead and look at the many different resources that you have. I'll even throw in a couple of other games here. Wii Sports Resort, might as well. Even this one I got lying over here, Mario Party 2. Say you like that cowboy hat. There's your reference to it. You're not limited to these art books. And reference material is there to help you to create your style. If there is a style out there that you like, you might as well use what has already been created to help you perfect your style. Artwork is all about getting the rhythm of things. It's muscle memory. Knowing how to draw those lines, knowing how to draw those shapes, knowing how to do the shading, the coloring, everything. It's all part of drawing. And when you have almost an unlimited supply of reference material to just about everything, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. Okay, now for my pictures. I had to cut that off a little bit because I'm running very low on film time. So I'm going to run through these kind of quick. I'm very proud of just about all of these. I haven't touched drawing in a very long time. And a lot of these expressions, emotions, and stuff, they turned out great. I'm very proud of myself with these. I did this as a similar fashion as I did last time. I did 1-page anime, or 2 pages anime. I tried to cover as many expressions as I could. That was more what I was trying to focus on, was expressions rather than faces. But I think I did good. I did a good job at capturing what it is that I wanted to capture. And then I used the more retro style, as they call it. And this is great. I literally have never touched this style before doing this, and I'm quite proud of what I did with the faces and such here. And this is the modern retro style. I have to go kind of quick. My time is ending soon, very soon. These are more realistic faces. They turned out pretty good. Pretty good. And the last page, I did bigger heads with bigger faces, like I said I would. And I like the way they turned out. I really do. And okay, that is it for this time. Next time I will see you all with the hair. Hair is our next thing. But just remember what I said. Reference material is important and it will help you. See you next time. Goodbye.